Aston Villa plans a £27 million move against Manchester City in January to secure a reinforcement for the summer. Manchester City prepares an £88 million bid to sign the truly delicate Real Madrid star. Attention, Manchester City is planning an €80 million offer amid Pep Guardiola's involvement. Hello, City fan. Let's check out the latest updates from the biggest club in the world. Aston Villa is moving in the market and targeting the signing of the 23-year-old English goalkeeper James Trafford, currently at Manchester City for the winter transfer window. According to Football Insider, the Birmingham club is seriously considering bringing in the young goalkeeper, who has become one of the most promising talents in the position in England. Behind the scenes, a loan move is gaining strength. Trafford wants more minutes on the pitch to boost his chances of being called up for the 2026 World Cup, and he knows that staying as a backup at Manchester City could compromise that goal. Aston Villa sees this situation as an opportunity and plans to move forward with a concrete offer, especially given Emiliano Martinez's inconsistent form since his failed transfer to Manchester United. James Trafford returned to Manchester City last summer after an exceptional season at Burnley, where he shined as one of the best young goalkeepers in European football. His strong performances convinced City to bring him back. However, his progress was halted by the arrival of Gianluigi Donnarumma, signed on the last day of the summer window. Since then, Trafford has slipped down the pecking order and has only accumulated 450 minutes across 5 matches. Given this scenario, a January exit is now seen as the ideal path for the player. Aston Villa appears as an attractive destination, but they are not alone in the race. Recent reports indicate that Newcastle United, Tottenham, and West Ham are also monitoring his situation. Trafford's departure would not be a major issue for Manchester City, as Stefan Ortega remains the immediate backup to Donnarumma. For Aston Villa, however, signing him would be essential to strengthen the position and increase competition within the squad. The club views the young goalkeeper as a talent capable of raising the team's level, and with other teams also interested, they feel pressured to close the deal quickly. With the winter window approaching, Trafford is expected to be one of the most sought-after players, and Villa wants to lead the race for his signature.
A new update has emerged regarding Manchester City's interest in Real Madrid's attacking midfielder Arda Guler, a Champions League winner, with Pep Guardiola's position finally clarified. The young Turkish star is currently one of the most promising talents in Europe, gradually establishing himself as an important piece in the Spanish giant squad. Guler has started 10 league matches this season, recording 3 goals and 5 assists. His technical quality has caught the attention of Toni Kroos, who praised the midfielder. Kroos stated that he does not believe in direct comparisons, as Guler plays a more offensive role, but noted that the Turkish youngster is a special player with refined touch and tremendous potential to leave his mark at Real Madrid in the coming years. At 20 years old, Guler has a bright future, and while Real Madrid is unlikely to let him leave, his name remains on Manchester City's radar. Reports from Spain indicate that the English club is preparing an £88 million offer for him, but Real Madrid does not intend to accept and should demand a higher fee. According to the reports, Guardiola asked if it would be possible to increase the offer, showing how highly he values the player. The manager continues to look for young talents who can fit into City's technical and dynamic style of play, and Guler matches this profile perfectly. His left-footed ability, creativity, and flexibility to play both on the right and centrally resemble players like Phil Foden. Xabi Alonso has also praised him, stating that Guler combines traits of Ozil and Guti, mixing vision, elegance, and natural talent. For now, Real Madrid seems firm in their decision not to negotiate Guler. Even so, Manchester City and Guardiola are expected to remain attentive and persistent, treating the young Turkish star as a priority target due to his long-term world-class potential. City fan, would you like to see Arda Guler wearing the sky blue shirt next season? Leave your opinion in the comments. Strong rumors suggest that Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola plans to bring the Brazilian winger Rodrigo to the Etihad Stadium. Although Rodrigo publicly stated in October that he would only leave Real Madrid if the club forced him to, team talk sources reveal that the player is open to a mid-season transfer due to a lack of opportunities on the pitch. The Brazilian winger has struggled to earn regular minutes under Xabi Alonso. So far in the 2025-26 season, Rodrigo has started only 2 La Liga matches and 1 Champions League match. Alonso has mainly used him to put pressure on Vinicius Jr. on the left wing. Journalist Fraser Fletcher reported on November 12 that Rodrigo is willing to leave in January, despite Real Madrid's preference to negotiate only in the summer. Sources also reveal that Manchester City is leading the race for the Brazilian, who has already won 3 La Liga titles and 2 Champions League trophies with Real Madrid. For Guardiola, Rodrigo is the ideal versatile winger, and the English club is reportedly willing to pay between 60 million and 80 million euros for the 24-year-old. Former Brazil captain Dunga believes Rodrigo needs time to adapt to Xabi Alonso's playing style. Still, he understands why the winger is unhappy. When asked about a possible January exit, Dunga told Marca that Brazilian players are different from Europeans because they always want to play and feel uncomfortable when benched. He said Rodrigo needs time to adapt to Alonso's new ideas, which are very different from Ancelotti's. Besides Manchester City, Arsenal is another club interested in Rodrigo. Former Arsenal midfielder Gilberto Silva has publicly stated that the Gunners should try to sign the Brazilian if the chance arises. According to him, Rodrigo is talented enough to play in several attacking positions and could be an important addition to Mikel Arteta's squad, though he acknowledges that it is currently not easy to secure a place in the starting lineup. City fan, would you like to see Rodrigo wearing the Manchester City shirt in January, or do you think the club should invest in another attacker? Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any updates from the biggest club in the world. See you next time.